Hello, and welcome back to what might be the last episode of Alpha Protocol. Last time, we just did one mission in the museum, and even though it wasn't marked as an Alpha mission, I think it was the last mission in Rome. Madison, we had our romance with her, but then she got killed because we went for the bombs. Because I didn't have Marburg's reputation low enough, I wasn't able to taunt him to stay, so he ran away like a little bitch, and we'll have to deal with him later. Okay. So we'll do these, and then infiltrate Alpha Protocol. Yeah, new mission available. End game. 4 marble took it. And I got some sweet new stealth armor. Really? We went all the way to Taipei just to meet her?
Scarlet?
Come in, Mike.
Your door was open. You don't seem surprised. How did you know it was me?
I would have known if it wasn't you. Footsteps are like signatures.
That's an interesting skill to have picked up.
In case you haven't guessed already, I don't have much of a social life. What is it you needed, Mike? Got another story to pass along?
Something wrong? If so, maybe I can help.
Wrong? I don't know, Mike. You seem to be a complicated person. Very little about you seems simple. I was pretty certain you might be Interpol or military, but my gut tells me intelligence. But none of my contacts have heard of you.
Contacts. So you've been checking up on me.
I
find that hard to believe.
But you really don't.
Everyone
leave me
under the
much
sun
choice if
knows
I
who
wanna
we
know
are
the truth.
at Alpha
If I was
Protocol.
intelligence, is that something you think I'd tell a journalist?
You tell me. And I'd like you to be honest with me, if you can.
I was honest. I told
think
you I
I
was a
deserve
spy
that much.
right at the beginning of the
There's not much to say.
met.
I used to work for the United States government. I still do, in my own way.
What do you mean?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. When you met me in Saudi Arabia, that was my last official mission with the US. After that, I've been on my own. Except for people I've met on the way. Like you.
It doesn't sound like you've had a chance to relax in Saudi Arabia.
That's an understatement.
My military and intelligence contacts didn't have much on you.
Not surprising.
So, I checked the corporate gossip. Halbeck's taken quite an interest in you.
Ooh.
Let's just say Leyland and I don't see eye to eye on business practices. You ever met him?
At press conferences. Quite the snake. But that doesn't explain why Halbeck would be after you.
I accidentally discovered something in Saudi Arabia I shouldn't have. Something that could ruin Halbeck.
What did you find out?
I found they'd been selling weapons to Al Samad, and I got proof.
Is that why you're here?
I don't trust anyone else with it. And if something happens to me, then the world needs to know.
It's that bad, huh?
Pretty bad.
I'll make sure it gets where it needs to go. Are you going to be all right?
I have no idea.
Do you need to leave right now?
No, I can stay. For a little while if you need me to.
Considering I might not see you again, I'd like that.
The world can wait then.
Oh, that's number 2. Not at the same time, though. A blonde and a redhead. Not bad. Alright, so what do we got here? Healing. Oh, another armor slot. And then another inventory slot. And what is this one? This is like every 40 seconds, right? Yeah, 45. So we might get one more level midway through the Alpha Protocol thing. Okay, what's up here? What did I find? Oh, you're invisible. That's cool. So I've got one more level coming, I think. So I could take this and get invisibility. Alright, now I gotta meet Shahid. Oh, Shahid, I mean. Ooh, maybe we'll have a sexy, intimate encounter with him, too. Somehow, I doubt it. just had to
Welcome,
double
Agent
check.
Thornton. This is the meeting I spoke of long ago in Saudi Arabia, I believe.
For a second there, I didn't think I was
I have
recording.
much to share with you.
Is it about Halbeck?
A portion of it is yes. The rest concerns its partner, your Alpha Protocol program. But that will cost you.
I don't have much more to give, Shahid. And I did spare your life before.
You know as well as I do. These events that Helbeck has set in motion, they are not well researched. They are conflicts. And then there are wars. What they have started, it is a fire that will sweep the globe.
And that concerns you.
When these events
I
will
don't
make
have
my
any
country
money.
suffer more than it deserves, yes.
I don't know if I'll be
And
able to
when
get that
another may
Alpha Protocol
shoulder the
information.
rightful blame, again, yes.
Rightful blame.
Indeed. Are you prepared to betray your own country, Agent Thornton? When I speak of blame, it is the United States that is the one responsible for these events.
I've come this far. And I'm already acting against its best intentions, apparently.
And you have no doubts on this?
No. After that missile nearly obliterated me in Saudi, it's easy to tell who your friends are and who needs to die.
Very well. You should know the Alpha Protocol you are under. It is designed for such abuse, and you are a victim of it.
I know. But I walked into it, and it's my job to fix it.
I
Oh,
see.
I should have looked at that.
But you have come for help, or simply to call a favor due. I have
Intel.
information that should be of use to you in hurting Halbeck. Accounts, transactions, and knowledge of their involvement with your program. And of course, the missile codes you asked for. Although I fail to see what use they are to you.
That's a start.
A start?
Yes. I need you to broadcast something for me. I have a suspicion that's going to cause quite a stir where I'm headed.
Oops, it's not this one. It's here. Let's look at our Alpha Protocol information. Actually, let's look here. We get anything? Didn't we get some secret information on, Wait, what was this? Working with Halbeck community. No, it's, Oh, Madison? Oh, we didn't get her secret information. She probably has to survive, I think. Or maybe we just didn't find it somewhere. I think the secret information is that she's Parker's daughter. There go Mina, we got hers. Yeah, so she's the one screwing with it. No, we didn't get his either. Damn, did we get secret information on Leyland? Nope, not yet. Damn, we got a lot of people who like us. You don't have to get her. You only need to get her to 8. You don't need to get her to 10 to romance her. And she can't be romanced. She's the only... I think I've said this already. She's the only female character you interact with that you can't romance in this game. Osman, Russian Mafia, CIA... CI. So what did we get here? Huh. Well, let's check the computer real quick. Check our emails. Have to go. Sorry, she can't help. F yeah. This is an automated reply. Jesus heck. Okay, and I'm almost positive there's no intel we can buy. Yeah. Not that we've got a lot of money. I bought this armor and I practically bankrupted myself on it. Infiltrate Alpha Protocol. It's 1246. I think I should be good. Ooh. Yeah. See, Albatross doesn't like us because we wouldn't side with him in the Russian embassy, so now we're hostile. I should have just killed Sis. So her reputation is too low. If So there's a part in this mission where you get captured, and then she rescues you, but she kind of like has her way with you while she's doing it. So you get like a more explicit romance scene, like the other one's just like fade to black. It's not like she whips out her titties or anything like that, right? You don't see anything like that, but I don't have her reputation high enough to trigger it. I don't think. You know what? I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see what happens. Maybe I can talk to her partway through and get it up more, and then we can trigger it.
Did you take care of what you had to do?
Everything's in place. How about you?
It shouldn't be much longer. This better work, Mike. If it doesn't...
Goodbye, Mina.
It's Darcy.
Mind if I sit here?
Go ahead. It'll save me from having to call in the squad. All done running?
Never was.
Yeah, well, whatever you call it, I'm here to bring you in. Glad you're not making a fuss about this.
I called you, remember?
Okay, so there's no opportunity to increase her reputation. This must be it here.
So, here we are, Agent Thornton.
Guess you can go home again.
If by home you mean prison. Mr. Westridge first spoke to you in this room, didn't he?
Interrogated, actually. It was a really dull conversation.
When he asked you why you volunteered for Alpha Protocol, do you remember what you told him?
It was my duty. I wanted to serve my country. I want to serve my country.
And you think by being assigned here is the best way to do that?
Give me a mission and I'll prove it.
Does it feel good being a patriot now, Mike? Looking back, everything you did for your country, was it worth it? Because they're not going to do a damn thing for you. They left you out to dry. That's the nature of this place. You'll have to excuse me, but I asked for this next part to be recorded for posterity. I wanted to make sure it's captured perfectly.
It was worth it. I'm gonna see this mission through, Leyland. Henry. I'm gonna see you arrested for those people you killed and see that Halbeck answers for its crimes.
Really?
Count on it.
All right, Thornton. I think you misunderstand me. You see, I'm not here to gloat. I'm here to offer you a deal.
I'm not giving up the film footage, see?
I don't care, Mike. That's a separate appointment in my calendar. Right now, we're discussing you and Halbeck.
What are you talking about?
If you stay here, it isn't going to turn out well for you. The best you could have hoped for was to be captured by Alpha Protocol. Then they can erase you, quietly. To me, that seems like a waste of talent.
Really?
Really? Do you know why I used you in the first place?
I'm all ears.
Because I recognize an asset when I see it. That is the reason Halbeck is where it is today, and why our numbers are so high. It's also why Mr. Marburg chose to work for me. It's because I recognize value, and I reward loyalty.
You're offering me a job.
Mike, you already work for me. I just like to make it official. We have an excellent insurance package.
What makes you think I'd even consider that?
Because you can't go back. You killed CIA agents in the line of duty. Those Marines you killed in Moscow. No American agent gets away with that in the end. You're not pretending to be a rogue agent anymore. You are one. They'll execute you. Me, I have a different perspective on the situation. I know what you did needed to be done to achieve results. It's a rare quality to find someone willing to think outside the box.
I still haven't heard your terms yet. And it sounds like you've made this offer before.
This was the same talk Marburg and I had a long time ago, although I didn't know his agency connection when I hired him. You're a special case. I was able to recruit right from the source. So, a few things. One, you're going to be executed at worst, or at best, spend life in a CIA prison in Eastern Europe. Two,
exciting.
This will be the last conversation you will have with another human being. And three, it really wasn't my fault that this whole situation happened, but I think you already recognize that.
I'm listening.
Mike, your government needed my contracts. They hired me to build this place, and worst of all, they created you.
Worst of all?
Yes, because when they create programs like this, there's no accountability. And when people never have to answer for the things they do...
People need to be protected. Sometimes it's necessary.
No, it's not. You're sitting in a cell because of it. Your life over. Because of something they did, they'll never have to answer for. I can fix that. We can fix that.
How?
Make them accountable. I don't need Alpha Protocol anymore. It's going to be shut down, sanitized. But if selected footage reached the world about its presence, well, that might be the best for all parties.
What? So you can make new hostilities, drive up sales?
My role in this is already protected. You got my missiles back. Shahid is dead, and all your operations in Taipei, Moscow, Rome, it didn't change anything. I can give you freedom, a new lease on life, even a villa of your choosing anywhere in the world. All I need
Where would we
is your
choose?
cooperation. So, is it a deal or not? A future or
Join
no
him.
future at all?
I think I'd want to go somewhere where it doesn't
So,
get
I
any
say
warmer
yes.
than 20 degrees
Now what happens?
Celsius.
Any
Or
moment,
any colder
soldiers
than
are going to
20
come
degrees
through that
Celsius.
door and take you back to the medical bay you started this whole business in. Me, they could care less about, as long as I'm still around to negotiate with senators and forget I ever saw anything here.
So all I need to do is escape. And then... what?
You have friends as well as enemies. One will contact you soon enough, I imagine. You're resourceful that way. You won't have much time until they sanitize this facility and destroy all the existing records. You'll need to get that data, and I doubt the staff will allow you to reach it.
So you want me to expose this place?
Yes, I have a vested interest in seeing this program be dragged out into the light.
All right.
There is one other thing. Miss Tang, Mina, the one who helped you,
Double
I'm
agent.
afraid she'll have to be killed.
Why?
If you need a reason, speak to her. You'll understand why after the conversation.
She
doubt
works for
it.
the government.
We'll see. Are you ready, Mike? The grand finale's about to begin. Once the soldiers come through that door, it's going to be you against the world.
You know, I don't like you much.
This, Mike, is business, and I really don't care. For the record, I think you're a pain in the ass, but I prefer to see results and not let emotions bleed into it.
Let's get this started then.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Don't. I'll make it quick.
Probably not, because I don't have unarmed combat. This is when Z wakes you up. Or it would have been Heck if I had him.
Agent Thornton, allowing yourself to be captured, making us go through the effort of bringing you here. Well done.
I don't like to brag.
You have little to boast about, even if you were so inclined. Well, I confess I'm disappointed things ended like this. I was hoping to convince you to work for us. If not Outback, then the VCI. But that would depend on you.
Not a chance.
I don't expect I'll see you again, Agent Thornton. Your mission ends here.
I think you might be able to join him, like with the VCI. I could be wrong though.
Doc will be along in just a bit to administer your meds. Nice knowing you, Thornton.
Jesus, were they just doing lethal injection here? Here comes Z. Yeah, this is where she takes advantage of you, if your reputation is high enough.
Michael, darling.
I think she like
I was
straddles
wondering
you.
why you were tied up, although I had not expected the reason to be so literal.
Z?
Very good. I am pleased you have not forgotten me already. It is good you have time to rest with all this trouble going on. This bed, this is how you woke up here, yeah?
The restraints were a little weaker the first time, and I'm not doped up.
The restraints? Are they too tight?
They're within regulation, so yes, I still have feeling in my extremities.
Ah, then. Excellent.
You come to gloat? Or did you need information?
I am here because I never got the chance to tell you my feelings. And now you have no choice but to listen.
Great.
Why, Michael, I never thanked you. Humiliating Conrad like that. A girl dreams of such things happening to her boss.
Good. If you want to thank me, then let me go.
Not quite yet, I think. You are a good agent, Michael. But you see, that is your problem. If you keep taking orders, you will not be free. Not really. This is why you are tied up now.
Can you get to the point? I'm late for my own execution.
Leyland, I have seen his talks with you, the recordings. He is right in a way. Following blindly without question, it opens itself to abuse.
I heard this already.
Yes, but now I will show you how this lesson helps you. I do not like orders so much. I break the rules all the time. Sometimes I ask too many questions. For example, why are you restrained like this? When it would be so much more fun if you were free shooting people.
I would agree.
Because things look so much better when lit by muzzle flashes, I think.
What the hell is going on in there?
You look naked without your weapons. They are in the locker nearby.
Yay.
Get dressed, and let us start killing. Now, you must get to the Global Monitoring Center and get access to the system. And all its secrets.
Who the hell was that crazy German woman running around like it's a sunny day? Gonna get herself killed.
Oh, there's somebody above me. That's what it is. What the hell? What was that? Where's this thing you got? Oh, Jesus. Boy. Yeah, our relationship was too low. Otherwise, she would have straddled you there.
I'll be watching you.
What? How come? Oh, okay, it's fine. I was just wondering, why is my endurance so low? It's because I got shot a whole bunch. There'll be no non-lethal here. Just... what can I possibly get? I wonder if does my money and stuff carry over? Oh, dossier information. I think that's what this is going to be.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Damn, which one?
Last chance, guys. Back up your files.
I think you can
Agent?
convince
Or
him
is
to
it just
betray.
Mike Thornton now, with the rank stripped away? Never understood why we had titles anyway. Meaningless. I don't understand why you wanted to speak to me. If you think I can help you, you're wrong.
We'll see. I think you'll want to hear what I have to say. Parker, the plan you arranged with Halbeck, it's not going to work.
Really? Doubtful. I thought there was a chance you might return. You are resourceful. Even for a rogue agent.
I didn't get enough
you all
intel.
to thank for being rogue, don't I? I thought it would just be a cover, but you made it real.
If you blame me for this, then you're in error. Miss Tang is to blame.
I know what Mina did, but you were the one who ordered the missile strike on my location.
Yes, but that was not my order. I would have preferred you return here, where you could be monitored. As you can see, letting you run around is dangerous. And, well, despite your flaws, you are a valuable resource. Now, what do you want? There's little I can do for you, so make it quick.
You're betraying your own country, Parker. Whatever you think you're doing, it's wrong.
No, my country has authorized this, Mike. Although no one will ever know. If you think to appeal to my patriotism by defining it as betrayal, Halbeck's interests had to be protected because it's our national interests.
So that makes Leyland in charge now? Of an entire branch of a U.S. agency?
No, we were ordered to assist him in recovering his missiles, in assassinating Shahid, and then killing you. He was given access to the facility and our resources.
But why?
Why did we cooperate? There's no reason to ask why.
You can't tell me that you didn't suspect something was wrong.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get him to turn.
As I said, Halbeck had proper authorization. They asked permission, and they got it.
And Westridge didn't object?
No, because like me, he follows orders. We were asked to get an agent to do Leyland's job and to contract me for my services.
Services? Yeah. What services?
That sucks.
I was asked to isolate events in the world and create triggers. While many of these triggers would benefit Halbeck, a great deal would benefit the United States. China grows more powerful by the day. They are Halbeck customers as well. And if they are reliant on Halbeck technology, they are reliant on us. Even better, if they can be lured into action in Taiwan, well, then it buys us time to build strength.
And Moscow? Rome?
Rome was a reminder to the rest of Europe. Moscow, a necessary distribution center.
And the people on the airliner in the Middle East?
Those deaths, they are nothing compared to the death toll that would follow if these steps were not taken.
I don't understand why we have these options.
You gave them the plan
because
for
we've
all
already
of this. Sung the museum in
we've
Rome.
already said we're going to join with
that
Leyland.
airliner.
So why are we being accusatory?
But yes, the government asked me to design scenarios to promote America's position in the world, and to strengthen Halbeck as well. It was the most interesting assignment I've had in years. To use my analytical skills for something besides system maintenance or compiling budget reports. For a project of my own.
Sounds like they were wasting his
So
talents.
yes, I accepted the assignment. And I did what I do best. Analyze.
Provided you had all the information.
I did have all the information.
No. No, you didn't. Parker Shaheed isn't dead. I didn't kill him in Saudi Arabia. That missile never hit him. He'll be broadcasting in an hour. What you said about Moscow, that distribution center is shut down, and I found the real source there. Surkov's now working for me, and he has all the evidence I need to bring this place down. Taipei, the op you had there, where I ran into Omen, he's still alive, and he didn't appreciate being used any more than I did. He'll be pitching in too, along with the rest of China.
I don't believe you.
Look at all that,
I know you well enough, Agent. I assume you have proof of this.
You're a logical guy, Parker. With what I told you, how do you think this is going to play out? Your mistake's not going to look good on a field report, or the nightly news. But it doesn't have to be your mistake.
I take it you have a plan?
Yeah, you've been drafted. So you better start making yourself useful right now.
Let's move it!
Thanks, an EMP. I'm not used to that. Really, they flashbang me and then they don't rush the door? What the hell? That was a weird plan. I thought there might be a way to, like, force it to end early. I guess not. Guess not. Alright, so oh, that thing again. What? What was this one? I can't remember. I remember when we do this, oops, we have to fight Darcy in like this big helicopter. Money, EMP. Let's take a peek. Yeah, you fight Darcy outside in a big helicopter. And you see now, now that I'm remembering more of it. First I said I was wrong about Scarlet. No, I was right about Scarlet. She is an assassin. Oops. And I think if you don't join Leyland, you have to fight her.
Scarlet?
Yeah.
Mike, what are you doing here?
I could ask you that same question. Did they hurt you?
No. They asked me a lot of questions, but I think they were mostly interested in finding out what I knew about you.
What did you tell them?
Not much. I think I learned more about you from them than anything you ever told me. Mike, there's something I have to tell you.
Can it wait? We have to get out of here without getting killed.
Mike, it's about what happened in Taipei, about Sung. There was a reason I was there.
No, she's spilling the beans.
I was the shooter.
What? Why are you telling me this, and why now? There's nothing I can do about it now. There's more important things at stake.
What are you going to do?
We're gonna join forces.
You mean, what are we gonna do? I need your help if I'm gonna get out of here. I also need that footage. And failing that, your testimony. No way am I leaving you here. I don't think Leyland intends to pay you, and Alpha Protocol's not gonna be nice to you either. And if you're as good as I think you are, having one of the world's best assassins on my side could even the odds.
All right, Mike. You've got my attention. I'll get the footage and meet up with you. You know, Mike, in the hotel, I wanted to tell you then.
We can talk about it later. After we're both
She had her mouth
safely
full
out
of
here.
sausage at the time.
I'll get the footage and meet up with you. I'll be all right. Go on ahead.
Yeah, you can't go back that way. This is where we were before, right? Yeah. Can't remember all the rooms. Is that turret back? No, okay, good. What was this room again? Oh, it doesn't matter because you can't go that way. Oh shit, I should have bought more pistol ammo. I'm almost out.
Looks like they're flooding the place.
I guess they're scrubbing the evidence clean. And you along with it.
Wow. Just shoot you. Shoot you. Okay, buddy. You piss off. Nope. Pistol ammo. Did somebody else just grab the minigun? Oh, it's a sentry gun. Here I'm talking about needing to conserve my ammo and I'm just throwing it away. Go faster, please. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't want that. I want this though. Just clipping this guy in the shoulder. Over and over and over again. It's a shame I can't take that with me. That big machine gun. But let's check this. Let's check some of this intel, this dossier intel. Faction, Alpha Protocol. Look at that. Only 50% now. Government organization. Rogue agencies. Significant interesting symbolism. Yellow brick road. Samine, Russia. We get more about. Oh yeah, we got them all. For Halbeck, Juice Vault, NSB. This one, 100%. Oh yeah. And then, oops. Individuals, right? We get. Oh, we still didn't get his, huh? Z75, Albatross. We got all of his except for his secret info. He might not have any secret information. Rico. Where is 50%? Scarlet. Freelance assassin employed by Halbeck. I should have went with him. I I think he would have been cooler to have with us. Oh, what was that?
Mike, really could use a hand here. These guys are killing my story.
Yeah, because they're deleting the information.
You made it out, I see. Resourceful. But before you get to the server room, there's one last loose end. Miss Tang. She'll need to be dealt with. If we let her live, shutting down Alpha Protocol won't matter. We'll soon have other problems.
Which is this one? Hack this computer. On one hand, I kind of want to turn that alarm off because it's irritating. But on the other hand, do I really care? $5,000? You know what? Yeah, let's turn this off. I don't like that noise. What? Oh, Westridge and his secret fact. Yeah. That must have been where I came from. I guess I'm just gonna have to live with that noise.
Is this your way of making me say I need your help? Because I do. These guys are all over me.
Oh, what's going on? Oh shit! Where is Scarlet? Okay, kill Mina. Where is that? Rendezvous with Handler. What the heck? Oh, it won't let me go back. Oh, there's nobody else in here. Oh well. Guess I'll just wait out the 13 seconds. Actually, can I take these back? No, I can't.
It's taking cover.
I'm waiting patiently for my thing to expire. Right in the ass. I hope I didn't miss my opportunity to get rid of Mina. I didn't see it on the map though. Phil's here. Does it show up on the map now? No, it doesn't. How do I get to her? How do I get up there? Just gotta go this way. Bitch.
Mina was in there because she was conspiring with you. Guess she deserved it, huh?
Thank God. I thought I was on my own. I've got a nice view from up here. You go ahead and do your thing.
You're not getting far. I'll be watching you.
Huh? Shit. go. Now I can zip line. Whee! Emails. Who's shooting at me? There's nobody in here. Sorry, I've got some important database stuff to do. Okay, this one goes here. Where's the other one? Oh, right beside it. Money. Dossier stuff. Oh, secret facts of protocol. Equally colorful history. One of the founders involved in Operation Northwoods. Started a war with Cuba. Looked like the Cubans shot it down. Oh, let's see. Hey. Let's look at Westridge. We got a secret thing about him, right? Only 40%? Wow. So he's a cheater. He's a dirty, dirty cheat. I mean, we're a womanizing spy, so I guess you can't really complain too much. Pot, meat, kettle. Well, no, it's different because we're not married. We're not cheating on anybody. Oh, Leyland's secret fact. Let's see what his secret fact is. Leyland. Vertebral Alpha Protocol. Oh, from Conrad. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's find Mina and put a bullet in her. What that lockbox? Ooh, what's going on here? Gadgets. Can I jump through this window? No. Bill's here. This is where I was, wasn't it?
Looks like Parker's been keeping himself busy. I'll have to terminate his contract.
Expected Halbeck to turn on us sooner than this. Hurry and set those charges.
He's wiping the data banks. Stop him before he destroys the evidence, or we'll have nothing.
Tango.
See, I'm positive we were supposed to have found and killed Mina by now. I think I screwed it up. Did I hit them both with the same bullet? Can I do anything about those bombs? I don't think so. Oh, there it goes. Some ammo. Are there anybody else? Anybody else here I can see? Oh, these guys. Shoot you. Did I not kill this guy? Oh, I think I need to like hack that computer or something. I thought I saw a computer in here. Oh, he's helping us. I think I'm on the go your own way path. What? Where you take down Halbeck and Alpha Protocol. Damn it, I didn't want to do that one. I wanted to do the side with Halbeck. Oh well. Yeah, retrieve.
Well done, Thornton. Now let's leave this place, shall we? The evidence, but I cut off your escape route and your air.
Oh no, my air.
Headed to the surface. Make sure you get to cover.
I'll circle around and meet up with you topside. Good luck.
Escape free box. Yeah, so it's up here that we fight Westridge. How long is this episode? 46 minutes? But I'm not sure how much...
Running out of staff. Darcy, get your men ready.
Oh, we gotta fight Darcy still.
Mikey won't get by me.
Okay, I think I'm gonna cut it here. And then, yeah, perfect opportunity. Here we are. This is our fight with Darcy coming up. Anyways, welcome back to the protocol. Oh, that was loud.
Well, there goes our flight out of here. Waste of a missile, but it seems like everybody on this island is trigger happy. Head for the wreckage. I asked the pilot to bring me a resupply in case Leyland refused to pay.
On my way.
Alright. So, welcome back to Alpha Protocol. Last episode we decided to side with Leyland and Halbeck and destroy Alpha Protocol, which I may have messed up, and I might be going down the path of Thornton versus the World, where you destroy Alpha Protocol and you destroy Halbeck. No, there's Darcy.
Hey, Mikey. Good to see you.
I thought he fought you in a helicopter.
To our live fire range. No more practice runs for you. This is the real deal.
Real deal.
Keep him busy. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, he comes back in a helicopter. I'm almost positive.
The only way out is through here. Come on now.
Oh no, it's...
Only wish Mina could see me kick your ass, Mikey.
Oh shit.
Come on, you gave more trouble when he first showed up here.
Okay, so that's not what I was expecting. Jesus, that's loud. Can I get him?
What's going on, Mike? Do you need help?
All done here. Just had to settle things with a colleague.
I stashed more weapons and ammo on the chopper. The one that had the missile accident. Get to it, see what you can recover.
Hurry if you can. Mr. Westridge is already making his preparations to leave.
Take that. Take that. That was a pretty anticlimactic battle. But then, like I was saying, that pistol skill is super OP. How many bosses did I just one-shot with that? Oh, the sniper rifle. We could have had a sniper battle. Right, we couldn't... So let me think. Nasari, right? We one-shot him. He was like the first boss we encounter. Well, you can't go up. Oh, you can. We killed him, and it was only like 3. Oh, we can't get up to where Darcy's body is, though. That's okay. And then... who was it next? In Taipei.
Anything at the crash site?
No, just another helicopter.
Ah. How did they not notice we were up here? Okay, get off of this thing. No. Because he punched me and it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me keep moving.
Anything at the crash site?
No, just another helicopter.
Whoa, whoa. I like how my grenade didn't do anything. Okay, so from here. I don't know how many times I need to hit that guy. I can't believe that worked. Nope, don't do that. Okay, so you can't use cover to escape that. What do I gotta do here? I wonder. I've hit it 3 times. Shit, I can't even see it anymore. It's right above me. What now? Is there another one around here? Oh, there is. You probably just have to hit it with all of them. I bet you there's one over here. Okay, did I miss one? Oh, there's something else. Oh, there's... Oh, I gotta kick it up. Up. I don't have enough endurance. Okay, where's this last missile launcher? Bill's here. Okay, there's nothing here. Maybe I just have to shoot it.
Thanks, Mike. That just pointed my squad to your location.
Okay then. Yes, you just have to shoot it.
Picking up a boat approaching the island. I think someone's about to exit stage left.
Must be Westridge's ride. Who's in charge here?
Well, that means you'll know where he's headed, and you can meet up with him. The topside buildings here are all entrances to an underground facility. The structure you see, half a click ahead, that's the entrance to the boat pens.
Alright then, guess we're going this way.
Thornton, right below you is the facility dry dock. It seems our Mr. Westridge is flooding the tunnels and planning to escape by boat.
Well, we can't have that, can we? At least not without saying goodbye.
Deal with him, and then we're going to take the boat ourselves.
Sounds like a plan. I'm on it.
Shoot him. I can see them, but I can't shoot them. What? Stop doing that. I don't know why I keep pressing the wrong button now. Reload is next. Run. Ah! Kick off. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to kill that guy.
Thornton, right below you is the facility dry dock. It seems our Mr. Westridge is flooding the tunnels and planning to escape by boat.
Well, we can't have that, can we? At least not without saying goodbye.
Deal with him, and then we're going to take the boat ourselves.
Sounds like a plan. I'm on it.
Man, these guys love their grenades. Okay, so you need... that's interesting. What's going on? Oh. Wow, my grenade does nothing. I thought I was getting more damage out of that.
You to open the doors.
And then you fight Westridge down here. What's going on? Oh. Press the button, stupid. That's what's going on. Yeah,
nice job, Mike. But I can't let you leave with that data. Give up now, and we'll go easy on you.
Fuck off, Westridge. Just make sure you don't run away before we get to chat.
Take him out.
Okay, so I'm not going to bother with any of this, but I am dying all the time. So I just increased my health by quite a bit there.
Mike, take out your target. The bays are filling up. There's not much more time.
Less nagging would help.
Then get to the killing.
He's camped out in the control room. Andy's got his buddies covering him.
Well, if he's camping, I suggest you get to one of the upper catwalks and then wait for the shot.
This isn't how it's supposed to end.
Am I getting my ass beat here? Nope. There we go. Another boss. Brutalized by,
Not a chance. Now that I've got your attention,
brutalized by the pistol skill.
Then do it.
I'm not sure I want to. Yet. I guess I need some closure. I volunteered for this program, but I couldn't have made it into Alpha Protocol if you hadn't chosen me. What I want to know is why.
I needed someone who could kill Shahid, get the missiles back, and keep their mouth shut. I needed someone I could trust.
I didn't have much choice. Orders and all.
That's your defense? Then it's mine too. I had my orders. We carry them out, send out agents, and we don't ask why. Say what you will. You had what it took to get the job done, and then some.
Yep.
That's why you were selected.
It was my life.
What life? You knew the odds going in. You wanted to serve your country. Well, this is it.
If I stayed in the program, I'd have ended up like you. Or worse, like Parker. That someone would have come along who owes one of their corporate buddies a favor, Halbeck or someone else, and we get used because we've been conditioned never to ask.
So you're working with Halbeck now? Figures.
We were all working for them. Now I've just removed you from the equation.
What? You gunning for a job? Halbeck's new chief of security?
My goals are a little higher than that. Any last words?
Yeah. Go to hell.
Not the best I've heard, but... That's for betraying my country. Now to catch my ride out of here. I don't want to miss the breaking news.
That was pretty easy. That stupid helicopter was harder than that.
Agent Thornton, I see you have the evidence.
Took some doing, but here you go. Keep it safe. Or not, depending on how you want to use it.
I'm still debating that part. I think it'll depend on what happens in the next few hours. If there's nothing else, shall we?
I'll be glad to leave this place, trust me.
No regrets then?
We're in this together, Leyland. And if the government needs your contracts as much as you say, well, I technically still have a government job, don't I?
Of course.
So, what happens now?
Everything.
I thought Scarlet
I think you
was supposed
understand
to
how
meet
the
you here.
world works now, and how to make it work for you. If you need a more specific set of tasks, however, well, I have a number of jobs that could use your skills.
Tell me on the way. I'm anxious to get started.
Yeah. Oh, so we didn't kill... Oh, it's not going to tell us. Yeah, reach for Ralph. Alan Parker, exposed to flaws. Agreed. Halbeck need to be stopped. Recruit Scarlet. Jesus. Okay. Defeated Westridge, executed him. Left the facility, the mercy of the media. Lucrative cure with Halbeck. Escaped the island with his allies. Whereabouts are known. Ah, interesting. Although that song is probably going to get this episode copyright struck. I think it was a music thing that had the game pulled from the Steam store for so long.
In financial news, Halbeck Industries CEO Henry Leland was in Moscow today to dedicate his company's new Russian branch office. This new development comes as just one phase of a massive upswing in Halbeck profits this year. Halbeck spokesmen have announced plans to open new branch offices in Kuala Lumpur, Sao Paulo, and Mumbai by the end of next year. In the wake of Halbeck's precipitous market drop, Russian heavy industry has experienced a sudden surge in weapons manufacturing contracts. Sources within the Russian government tell INN that Russia will be moving away from foreign imports in the coming months. What effect such a move might have on the world economy remains to be seen. A series of coordinated bombings in the West Bank left hundreds dead earlier today. in an attack carried out by the Al-Samad terror network. In a video statement claiming credit for the attack, Al-Samad leader Ali Shahid said that these attacks would continue until Al-Samad's demands were met, demands which include a complete pullout of American troops from the entirety of the Islamic world.
Well, that's our
The
fault.
attacks were carried out using a sophisticated new explosive gel, originally developed for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to clear mountain passes and demolish bridges. The gel is largely undetectable to current-generation chemical bomb sniffers, and even dogs will have to be retrained to identify the explosive. Analysts predict that if terrorist organizations like Al-Samad have acquired large quantities of this weapon, they could conceivably attack extremely high-security targets with impunity, at least until updated security measures can be implemented. The Mid-East Unity Conference, currently being held in Riyadh, has been postponed indefinitely in the wake of this tragedy. Thousands lined the streets of Rome today for the funeral of Madison St. James, the young woman killed during the failed bombing attempt of the Roman Museum of Natural History. Miss St. James has become celebrated among proponents of stronger government anti-terror legislation since her death, and her funeral at times resembled a political rally. In the United States, Senator Patrick Darcy proposed Madison's Law, a sweeping bill some have likened to a new Patriot Act in response to the tragedy. As Miss St. James had no known family, Senator Darcy personally paid for her funeral here in Rome. Uncertainty still grips Taiwan in the wake of the deadly riots at last month's political rally. With the death toll standing at over 300, concerns have been raised that President Ronald Sung's pro-independence government has become too aggressive. President Sung survived an assassination attempt during the rally, which many critics are calling an attempt to incite a war between Taiwan and mainland China. President Sung has refused to back down in the wake of the attempt on his life, and in a speech made earlier this week declared that his life meant nothing compared to Taiwanese independence. Taiwanese authorities announced the execution of attempted assassin Wen Shu today. Investigators have uncovered no motive for the assassination attempt. A copy of Catcher in the Rye, a novel famously associated with conspiracy theories and secret American brainwashing programs, was found in his apartment, leading to internet speculation that Wen Shu was an American sleeper agent planted to assassinate Sung and touch off a war with China. U.S. government sources have declined comment.
That's kind of neat. It gives you like the loose ends tying up, right? Like we're kind of like the results of your actions, right? This is what you did, and this is what's kind of playing into it. So kind of like no matter what, right? We saved Sung to save, like, to keep the peace essentially, right? To make sure nothing happened. But in the end, it didn't make any difference because people are saying he's too aggressive. So it's like Leyland said, nothing we did really mattered. We just changed things ever so slightly. I think if I betrayed him there and I killed him, then I would leave by boat with Scarlet instead of with him. But I messed that up. That's unfortunate. It's not a bad game. It's shorter than I remembered, but for the most part, I think it was good. And like I was talking about, there was like some music rights issue that was keeping the game off the stores for a long time. So now, if I was to go to new game, just leave it the same, just because, yeah, now I can do veteran because I beat the game as a recruit. So if I was to pick this, see, I get to start with 3 and everything. And then I still don't start with any skills, but at least I've got 3 in every skill to begin the game with. So if I was a soldier, I'd get just this little bit. Field agent, tech specialist, freelancer. You don't get anything, but you start with 31 points, right? So you're just looking at like 5. Unless you do something like this. Just go nuts. I'm all about sabotage and technical aptitude. Yeah, but I'm not going to start a new one. But that's it for Alpha Protocol. I'm not sure now if I will split. I might just leave it because the whole video is only an hour and 15 minutes. Hour and 16 minutes now. I might just put it all up into one episode and not split it. But who knows? I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But that's it for Alpha Protocol. After this is going to be Ring of Red. It's an old PS1 game, PS2 game. I think it was like right around the initial launch of the system. It's a fairly old game. It does work on my emulator, which is good to see. I was worried that it might not work properly. Sometimes the videos get really choppy and you gotta stick with the settings in order to get it to work properly. But I didn't have any issues, so that's good. The game does play slow. It is like a slow-paced game. It's not like Front Mission, where you can like pop off a battle in like 10 to 20 minutes, maybe 30. If I remember, again, it's been a long time. It's like 20 years, maybe not that long. But then, just trying to think, when did Ring of Red come out? I'm gonna look that up. But it has been a very, very long time since I played Ring of Red. Konami. Yeah, 2001, so it has been over 20 years. It's been 23 years. So I played it when it came out, and then again when I was in my... Oh, wait a second. How old was I in 2000? Oh, 24 years younger than I am today. So it would have been in my early... No, not quite. 2001, I would have been, what, 16? 18. I would have been 18 in 2001. I know math. Anyways, I was young. I was in my early 20s, I think, or my mid-20s when I eventually beat the game. But, like, the battles are really slow, and by the time you finish, like, a whole map, it's probably in, like, the 90 minutes area, I think. Again, it has been a long time, I can't remember for sure. So I think what I might end up doing is, like, just splitting... And if I do remember right, it's like 5 or 6 maps, and then each map takes like a long time. I could be wrong about that though, but I might have to split that one up, because I'm not going to do like 90-minute episodes. I don't like that. I'd split it into like 2 45s maybe, or 3 30 minutes. I don't know. It's hard to say. But I got nothing else to say. Just rambling about nothing now. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.